Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more VGC on the channel. So today we're using an updated version of the Durant team. So we're using Cinderace over Durant and Incineroar over Milotic. And we're actually using Rillaboom over the Raichu as well. So it's a bit more hyper offensive and obviously the less of a weakness with Cinderace over Durant. And yeah, so as you can still see, I've played 2 more games, lost the first one and won the second. I'm hoping I can get 3 games in today. My computer's been deciding to randomly restart. So hopefully it doesn't do that to me mid-game. Alright, so a very interesting looking team here actually. Not really sure what my opponent would want to lead, because like Whimsicott plus like, I guess maybe Duraludon. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what I want to lead here. So he's got Intimidate in the Arcanine. I think Cinderace matches up very well against quite a lot of his team, so I think I want to lead Gothitelle Cinderace here. Rillaboom is obviously just very good in general, it's just a very good Pokemon. And it's either going to be Togekiss or Incineroar on the back. I don't think Tyranitar does a whole lot here. Togekiss is Berry, so it might help out with the Duraludon. Incineroar is good to help out with Rillaboom, but I'm remiss to bring it because of the Milotic. One's too powerful, man. Puts up too much offensive pressure. Yeah, shout out to my friend James. He helped rejig the team last night. So that was actually really helpful. I still haven't played the DLC yet, but he had, so our Cinderace, after breeding a 5IV1, was able to be G-maxed. Which has been very helpful. G-max Fireball is incredibly powerful. So, I have no idea what music I selected, but it's, like, super epic. So hopefully I can do the music justice and actually win this game. Yeah, I definitely need to get around to actually playing the DLC, that's for sure. Alright, so I got Milotic and Rillaboom. So this Rillaboom, it could have Fake Out, it could be G-Max, it could be a lot of things. Thankfully, Helping Hand goes before Fake Out, so we're just gonna max Airstream here, I think. I don't see a reason not to do it. Rillaboom is a threat in general. I'm not currently too worried about the Milotic. Just because I'm not going to be lowering any stats for my opponent, I'm only going to be increasing my own. The biggest threat here though is if Milotic goes for a Raw Hypnosis and hits it. Or it coils up. Because if it starts coiling, I could be in trouble. The beauty of Gothitelle though is obviously, my opponent is very restricted in what they can do. So it's like they can't switch, so they have to just pick things to try and take care of Cinderace. The other downside of Milotic in this matchup is obviously if it's Scald and not Muddy Water, Scald could burn me because I'm obviously going to change to a flying type once I max Airstream the Rillaboom. So it's a Master Ball. Does that have to be... That has to be Milotic, right? Yeah, it is. Very interesting. Okay. I fully respect it. Like, I personally, like, I love Milotic. Like, I'm gonna be very excited to see what this Milotic does. I'm potentially expecting a max Ice into my Cinderace, which would be rather unfortunate. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So there was no Fake Out either from Rillaboom, which is... There was no Fake Out and there was no Grassy Glide. So yeah, it's very surprising. Alright, so we get double speed boost, which is awesome. And Life Orb, obviously. Let's see what the Milotic wants to go for. So it is just Max Geyser. We should take that relatively well. Not super well, but that's actually not bad. But obviously now Milotic has set up the rain for itself, and because we're G-Max, we can't reset the rain to fire. That is the one downside of running G-Max over Dynamax. You trade the fire setting for obviously increased damage on Pyro Ball. Okay, so we do lose some attack here. think we're just going to Helping Hand. What? I have Rillaboom in the back, right? Okay, so I'm not terribly worried about this Milotic. So... thinking of just Airstreaming or potentially just Max Knuckling. Question is, do I live a combination of attacks? So the... took about 100 damage from the... yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll Max Knuckle. We don't need to Airstream. I see Helping Hand. Oh, I was not expecting that actually. We probably go down here then. Because with the rain boost plus the rain boost plus the Helping Hand boost. Okay. So definitely not expecting that. As Max Fighting does a ton. So Max Airstream actually would have KO'd. Okay. So that's certainly a misplay on my part, unless I live this hit, but I don't think I do. And it is Berry. So is it Citrus or Argov? Or, yep, Omega. Same thing. 33%. Oh, but we do outplay with the Max Fighting over Max Airstream. So Cinderace gets to live another turn, which is awesome. Okay. So again, I'm not too worried about this Milotic. I mean, I say this now, but... so Milotic is the slowest thing on the field, which is interesting. What set up Terrain? Oh, he had a Rillaboom, right. Duh. I have the memory of a goldfish, clearly. Okay, Milotic gets back to full HP. I don't see much else to do outside of Helping Hand. I'm tempted to... no, we're definitely just going to Max Knuckle the Arcanine. Or Airstream. Actually, Airstream. Max Knuckling obviously doesn't help me because Gothel doesn't have any physical attack outside of Fake Out. And Airstream does more damage, say, if the Arcanine had Protected. So... interestingly enough, he didn't opt to go for Helping Hand on his, with his Arcanine, or her Arcanine I should say, I'm sorry. But, I guess it makes sense, because a Max Geyser or Max Hailstorm KO us regardless. Okay, so we got rid of their Intimidate user, which is very, very helpful. Alright, awesome. So now Dynamax is completely off the table for both of us. Obviously, I lose my Cinderace. Here's Milotic. Is at full HP in the rain. Gothel is at +2 speed. I'm half tempted to bring in Togekiss, just see what he has in the back, because I think it might be Tyranitar. But I don't see a reason not to just bring in Rillaboom here. Actually, the only reason I shouldn't have done that is because of... how do I deal with Duraludon? Yeah, because Grassy Terrain is going to end very soon. Psychic's not doing anything. I definitely need to keep Gothitelle alive. Gonna switch Togekiss here. And attempt... see, here's my problem. If it's Draco Meteor... I have a problem. Because I don't think Rillaboom lives the Draco, and then I actually struggle to deal with the Milotic. So how do I play around that? And the answer is because I'm Choice Band, I don't think I can. I think I just... because I think Milotic protects here, right? And the Duraludon goes for Draco. If it has it. It's just a case of like... maybe I should have switched Rillaboom into... yeah, I should have switched Rillaboom into Togekiss. Oh, I really need to think about my plays more. Yep, into the Protect. Oh, Flash Cannon, okay. Into Rillaboom, because no Berry activated. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Okay, it's Life Orb. Okay, so on the plus side, we have Follow Me access now, which is good. Now we just Follow Me, and we just Grassy Glide again. And then what we'll do is, because Grassy Terrain should end very soon, we'll switch out Rillaboom for Gothitelle to reset the terrain and also be able to change their attack from Grassy Glide to Woodhammer, because Woodhammer should do more damage. But the reason I'm following Meeting instead of Yawning is because of a potential double protect from the Milotic. And while Milotic is not a huge threat, I do want to get rid of it to make this a 1v3. Okay, so Grassy Glide comes out. It's Choice Band, it's in terrain. Milotic, literally no build of Milotic lives that. Okay, so there's Flash Cannon, Weed Owl, Babiri Berry. I wonder how much this will do with Life Orb. Okay, less than half. We would almost certainly die to another one though. Okay. Does terrain end here? Yeah. Alright. So I think he does Flash Cannon the Togekiss, but we're gonna Yawn anyway. And go out into Gothitelle. I have no idea how much a Helping Hand Woodhammer will do, but I'm hoping it'll do a lot. Oh, he actually targeted the Gothitelle. Interesting. Alright, so now we put him in a really, like, almost impossible to win situation because we just Dazzling Gleam here and click Fake Out. So, even if he protects, he goes to sleep anyway. Yep. Whoa, did a lot. Okay, I was not expecting Dazzling Gleam to do that much. And Duraludon goes Betty Bye. I love how their eyes close. Like, it's such a nice little touch. So here's Dazzling Gleam and Psychic. So he absolutely had a win condition there, and that was to Flash Cannon the Togekiss instead of the Rillaboom slot. Rillaboom wasn't his threat there. Okay. So I think I definitely made a mistake in that game. Like, it could have gone a lot worse there if we Draco'd instead of Flash Cannoned, but we take the win anyway. You always just take the wins when you get them. But yeah, that is going to be our first battle, and I will skip to when we find another one. Alright, so we've found another battle against M. Davey. Oh boy, this looks like a nightmare. Okay, so we have Butterfree plus Dragapult plus Corsola here. There's a lot of frustrating Pokemon to go up against. Like, G-Max Butterfree is just... it's a rough time, man. It's a real rough time. I think Gothitelle Cinderace is just an extremely good lead here. Because if the Butterfree is Focus Sash, even if it G-Maxes, we can fake it out and go for Max Airstream. As far as I know, nothing on his team gets Follow Me. There is potential that he leads Torkoal or Venusaur. I do not have a lot for that matchup. Yeah, I think we need to bring Incineroar. And actually, we have Tyranitar. What am I doing? Oh, but I need to bring... hang on. We absolutely have to bring Rillaboom. We cannot let the Gastrodon get out of control. I don't see him bringing the Gastrodon. Like, why would you if you saw a Rillaboom? But I think we have to prepare for it. Because if we don't prepare for that Gastrodon and it starts getting set up, like, we're in trouble. Alright. Very interesting trainer card for my opponent here. I assume that's potentially one of the new ones from the DLC. I really do need to get around to playing it too. It's actually Torkoal Butterfree. Very interesting. Okay. We have a decision to make. We can double into the Butterfree. And cop an Eruption to the face and probably die. I guess what we could do... so we have Tyranitar in the back. We could fake out Torkoal and hope the Butterfree isn't Sash, but it almost certainly is. I wish I had a spread move now. Because a sleep powder is definitely coming out, or a G-Max potentially. Then we fake out, we Dynamax, and I think we have to Airstream. Butterfree could protect here too, but I don't know. I think I actually probably should G-Max Fireballed. The reason, yeah, that's actually, now I think about it, my reasoning is not sound. I should have Fireballed, just to keep my fire typing. So that was incredibly dumb of me, because my thought process was, we take out the Butterfree, Venusaur comes in, Cinderace should be faster with +1 speed, but obviously we could have just switched out Gothitelle for Tyranitar, set up the sand, and then Cinderace is faster regardless. So that's very silly of me. It's probably going to cost me the game, but we'll see. I mean, we are Dynamax, or G-Max, but our special defense isn't fantastic. But let's see. I assume it's Eruption. Oh, it's Rock Slide. Best case scenario, question mark? Best case scenario for me making a bad play, yeah. I mean, actually, yeah, no. Corayon. Okay. What does that thing do? I know it gets Strength Sap, actually. Do we reckon it dies to a G-Max Fireball? Find out this time on Dragon Ball Z, I guess. Oh, okay. Alright, this needs to KO. It absolutely needs to KO, because if it does, this is like a fantastic turn. Let's go Cinderace. You got this, buddy. Oh, yeah. Alright, that was a helping hand. G-Max Fireball in the sun. I don't think much is living that, even at neutral damage. Because that, like, Corsola with an Eviolite is, like, really, really bulky. Wait, did he lead Trick Room? I'm so confused as to what my opponent has done here. He definitely Dynamaxes Gastrodon. So I helping handed, right? Yeah. We need to take care of this Torkoal so we can just bring in Rillaboom. Although... yeah, because we should be able to helping hand Woodhammer. So there's the Dynamax coming out from the Gastrodon. Unless it's Torkoal, in which case... I actually think it's probably his better play, to be honest, but... oh, it is Torkoal. Okay, I very much expected it to be... Gastrodon there. Okay. Yeah, Torkoal's definitely the better option, just because of what I could potentially have in the back. Yeah, okay. So we didn't get any attack boost from max fighting, but this should still do like a reasonable chunk to Torkoal. Wow, that took that very well. It took it a lot better than I thought it would. It's Yawn from the Gastrodon. Okie dokie. And then max Rockfall into Cinderace as well. Alright. Interesting. Not too sure what my opponent's plan is here, because he just set up Sand, which will chip away at himself here. So I'm going to play the game where I ignore that Gastrodon exists, just because I need to deal with this Torkoal. I'm going to Psychic and also go for a high jump kick. Just because I don't want to miss high jump kick, I don't want the Torkoal protecting, and I mean, yeah, there's a protect, so I die. That's fine. Alright, well, I got called out there pretty hard. At least I don't fall asleep, am I right? Psychic, yep. Okay, so this is the second turn of Dynamax, and it's just going to keep yawning. Okay, so I shouldn't have ignored the Gastrodon, I guess. What do I have in the back? I have Tyranitar, right? Okay. We're gonna go T-Tar here. The main thing here is we just can't miss rock slides. Now, I'm tempted to go out into tempted to swap Gothitelle out, but I don't want to take a max fire with him expecting that maybe. And I guess we gotta go for Crunch as well. Or a rock slide here. I'm gonna attempt to protect actually. Yeah. It stops the Gastrodon just yawning me. And we could get a potential, say, max Quake into the Tyranitar to activate weakness policy. Yep, so there's the yawn. So that's all this Gastrodon wants to do is yawn. And it's Rockfall actually. Okay. So that really doesn't do a lot to Tyranitar. Alright, so Gothitelle goes to sleep. Torkoal comes out of Dynamax. Very, very slow endgame here. We just keep clicking Psychic. And I think just Crunch. Although I expect Torkoal to protect here. I'm just going to click Rock Slide. We could get a potential flinch. Gothitelle is asleep. So does that mean Torkoal didn't protect? Okay. Should be the end of Torkoal. Yep, cool. We crit the Gastrodon, not that that matters. Because right now the game's over. It's just yawn. Yeah, he's just going to keep yawning. I don't really know why. Hopefully he just forfeits here just because the game's definitely over. As he reveals leftovers. Okay. Alright, so we just Psychic. And we just go Rillaboom. Yeah. Actually probably would have been safer to switch Gothitelle out into Rillaboom now that I think about it. Alright, so we're going to watch all these animations play out, unfortunately. Gothitelle stays asleep, so that's second turn asleep. It's Muddy Water. Gothitelle avoids. Unfortunately, does hit Rillaboom. Hopefully no accuracy drops. Crits. Okay, Sandstorm subsides. Now we just gotta wait for grassy terrain. I really do wish you could just like skip animations, but anyway. Game should be over this turn unless he decides to further draw it out by protecting. Oh boy. The good thing about knowing that he's leftovers though is we know he's not Rindoberry, which is the anti-grass berry. So Grassy Glide has 100% chance to KO here. Yep. Awesome, that is the end of Gastrodon. Alright, that is going to do it for the second battle there. Yeah, I will just cut to when we get the third battle. Alright, so we found another trainer, and we are now in our rank 7, which is kind of cool. As we slowly make our way up to Master Ball tier at 10. So we got a range set up here with Heliolisk and Scrafty for Intimidate, Crocodile for potential Intimidate or Moxie, and a Ninetales for Sun. Okay. Very interesting. How do I want to approach this is a very good question. Because Barrascuda is obviously very fast. And obviously under rain with Swift Swim it becomes a whole lot faster. I tempted to lead Togekiss plus Cinderace in this match. We 100% bring Rillaboom. And we could bring Tyranitar here. I think that's probably for the best. Yeah, cool. Alright. So we'll see how we go. But the idea behind this is if he leads Rain, we can follow me Unless it's like Scarf Pelipper with like Surf or something. But we'll see. If we can get Cinderace with a speed boost, we should hopefully be okay. Alright, I don't know what that is. So, Scrafty and Heliolisk. Okay. Alright, so Intimidate comes out. No huge surprise there. So we're potentially taking a Fake Out. Tempted to go Rillaboom here, but I don't want to take damage. I mean, I don't know what he has for a well-played, yeah. I'm gonna do this. I could very easily Dazzling Gleams here. Redraw Scarfdy. As Ninetales comes out. That's an interesting choice. Does... Heliolisk... Does it get Solar Power? I know it gets Dry Skin. I'm not sure. Actually, this is one of those rare, like another one of those things like a Mulga where I'm just not 100% sure what Heliolisk does. Okay, so he Dynamaxes, so it can't be obviously Chlorophyll. So Follow Me should be okay here. But maybe Max Airstream would have been better, but anyway. It's a weird cry. Yep, so there's a Follow Me. Okay, so we are faster, which is good. So we are -1, so we'll see how much this does. Probably not a huge... Okay, spoke too soon. That did a nice hefty chunk. Alright, we get our attack stat back, which is good. GMAX Strike comes out, okay, which actually lowers our speed. We should live this, yep. I had to hold my words there for a second. Okay, so we lose speed. And it is Solar Power, actually, which is interesting. Okay, I'm going to Follow Me again. I have no reason not to do it. And I'm going to Airstream the Heliolisk. As he quits. He's had enough. He's like, whoa, Togekiss just took that like a beast. And he dipped. Okay, that was obviously an extremely quick third battle after a very long second battle. I unfortunately am not going to grab another one just because I'm literally like constantly looking to my computer to make sure it's still on. So I'm going to finish it off here. We're going to take our bottle of calcium and we're going to dip. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good day.